Hello, in this video we're going to share some tips on how to build this bed. But before we get started, here's a few things to keep in mind. Make sure you have a Phillips head screwdriver and a hammer. A second person can be helpful while putting this together. And third, just make sure everything's facing the right way and you'll do great. So let's get into it. Just a quick disclaimer, these tips don't cover every step, so make sure you follow the instructions and complete all the steps in order. In step 4, we have the parts of the headboard that we already put together, and then we have piece 12. And for this, we'll need dowels K and screws B. And for this, you really just want to make sure on this piece 12, just make sure that the smaller edge is facing up. And then you'll go ahead and line up the dowels in the holes, and then we'll go ahead and put in the screws from the underside here, like this. All right, and then we can go ahead and do the rest of the screws, and then we're good to move on. In steps 5 and 6, we'll be attaching brackets F to these two pieces here. And the thing you want to watch out for is that these brackets have the opening facing this way, so facing up, like this. And then we can go ahead and attach those with the screws, and we're good to move on. On steps 7 and 8, we'll be attaching pieces 7 to the headboard. And for this, you should be able to see a sticker on the bottom that says edge down. That'll just be the part that's facing down. But if there's not a sticker for some reason, just make sure that this rounded edge is facing up, and we can go ahead and attach it. So we'll go ahead and line this up and put the dowel in the end. Okay, and then we can take our bolt and our crescent nut, and there's a little part that is sticking out on the nut, and we can go ahead and stick that into the hole like that, and then it should latch in a little bit. And then from the back side, we can stick in the bolt. So we'll take the nut again with a little part sticking out, and that'll kind of rest in the hole like that. And then from this side, we can stick in the bolt. And once that's in, we can go ahead and screw these in the rest of the way. And then we'll go ahead and kind of do the same thing on this side. So we'll go ahead and line this up here. And this is the part where you can have a second person help you. But if you don't, you can do it on your own. So I'll go ahead and stick that one in, and then I'll put this one in as well. And then we'll go ahead and do the bolts. Same thing with the crescent nuts. You can go ahead and put those in, just like that. And then the bolts from the outside. All right, we can go ahead and finish up the other side. All right, once we've got these in, you're good to move on and finish the rest of the steps. We hope this video was helpful for you in assembling your new bed. For more guides, tips, and tricks, go to walkeredison.com.